Hello, welcome to this Snoofa tutorial, how to create a new auction. So if we start from the dashboard, we can use this plus icon and then go to auction. I'll show you another way. If we go back, we can go to auctions and add new auction. For the sake of this tutorial, we're going to do a live auction. So we'll choose live. Then we can give the auction a category. So I'm going to choose fine art. And then we have to give it a short name. This is an internal name and can't have any spaces. Then add the long name. This is the client-facing name of the auction. We can choose any particular departments that are involved in the auction. We can put in a target reserve. You can use this tool to track the total reserve value of your auction as you're preparing it, and the widget will appear on the auction dashboard with a progress bar. And then your buyer's commission, this is the default that you've put already in your system settings. And specialist in charge, we can choose the specialist in charge of the auction. The auction description is where you can add as much text as you like to provide information about the auction. Important notice. This gives you a chance to flag up some important information for bidders. This will display above the auction catalogue and on every lot page of the auction. Then you can upload an image, which will display above the catalogue and on the upcoming auctions page. You need to put a location where you're holding the live auction. Now the client input deadline. So this allows clients to submit absentee bids and create registrations on their own. And you can put in a deadline as to when you want this to stop happening. But we only recommend using this option when using the paper auctioneer's book and not Snoofa Live. This is because absentee commission bids are not possible after this time. Once the sale is live, clients can't leave absentee or commission bids. They can only bid live. The catalogue launch is an optional field. You can choose to advertise to bidders when the auction catalogue will be published online. The after sale deadline. If you're planning to utilise auction after sales, you can specify when this time period will end. Shipping, you can publish an optional date if all items are shipped on the same day. And the settlement date is a mandatory field, and this is the date that vendors can expect to receive their settlement. This date can be included in the pre-sale advice email template. Auction day, so this is your sale date and the start time of the sale and the end time. We realise it's trickier to do this with a live sale, but we take a guess depending on the amount of lots. It's obviously easier with a timed auction. First lot of the day, we've got lot 1. We can put a description for that particular day. And then we can add other days if you're going to have a 2 or 3 day auction. Here we can add the viewing days. We make this easier here. We can copy last event and then you can just change the date. Makes it a little bit easier. We can also change viewing to pick up. So this is letting your clients know when they can collect after the auction. Advanced settings. Now we're on the auctioneer book. This is the auctioneer declaration. This is an official declaration that can be added to display on the front of the paper auctioneer's book. So usually things like notices about terms and conditions, when you'd like payment and collection to take place. That will only be seen by the auctioneer. Then there's the increments, which can be changed here, but these are the defaults that are set in the system settings. So now we come to sorting mode, and we have standard, automatic and manual. The standard lot sorting, this is when lots are added into the auction and the item is assigned a lot number automatically if it isn't allocated one at that point. This lot number will be the next available lot number in the sequence, and an item can't be added into an auction without a number or unlotted. Automatic lot sorting. This method allows you to save time by preloading the lots in a rough order. This means lots of time does not need to be spent ensuring the lots are in the correct areas. The auction can be ordered by category automatically, so only small tweaks to the sequence need to be applied later. And then manual lot sorting. This removes all of the automation, and items will be added into the auction with the number that you give them and not kept to a perfect sequence, and there may be gaps in the lot order. This way it's also possible to add items into an auction without a lot number assigned. For the sake of this training session, we're going to choose standard. The estimates visibility to clients. This allows you to override the global settings to either show or hide estimates at auction level. So if your global settings are set to yes, and you decide that for this particular auction you don't want them to show, you click on the Do Not Show button. And vice versa. If your global settings are set to no, and you decide that you will show the estimates to the public, you can click Show Always. And then create new. So now we have our new sale, and we can go and add some lots. So we already have a consignment earmarked for this auction. So if we go to consignments, this is the consignment that I have ready, and I can select all these items and choose the auction that we have just created. So all these items in the consignment have now been allocated to the spring sale. If you want to add items on after this, it will pick up the default sale here. Then if we go to the auction, you can see that because we selected the standard lot sorting, the lots have been put in numerical order automatically. And that's how to create an auction. I hope you found it useful, and thank you for watching.